Hello, welcome back, guys, to my Copa Libertadores semi-final predictions. So, I'm gonna give out my predictions for two games. So, and I know I didn't do well on my last prediction video. I don't know why I keep jinxing the Copa Libertadores. So, I'm gonna give you my predictions. So let's get right into it. All right. So starting off with Flamengo versus Racing. So, this game will be a really good game to watch. Now, Racing, they had a poor start to the league. Now they've jumped up. They were 13th. Now they're 9th place in the Primera División in Argentina. So, Racing, they beat Vélez Sarsfield 3-0 over. 3-0 over the both legs. The first game finished 1-0. Second game finished 2-0 to Racing. I was recording videos to send y'all some updates about the game. So in one of the plays there was goal or no goal. For me, I think it's pretty tight, but I think Betis deserved to score a goal there. So I think Racing, they came back. So reminder, the first game will be played in the Maracanã in Rio de Janeiro. So Racing, they've been consistent, and they climbed up the table from being 9th to being now. From being 13th to now being 9th. So, and I think that Flamengo, they're also doing a pretty good job. But here's the thing, they beat Estudiantes over the both legs. Well, the first game finished in a tight 2-1 win for Flamengo, for Pedro and Bruno Enrique scoring, and for Estudiantes it was a late minute goal. But it didn't really matter because Flamengo just took the advantage of 2-1. But in the second leg, although Estudiantes won, the game went to penalties because now there's no extra time except for the final. Because if you tie over both legs, or if both legs finish in a draw, game goes straight to penalties. There's no extra time except for the final. That will be played in Lima. So Flamengo, now here's a twist. In the Brazilian league, Palmeiras catched up, and because Flamengo lost to Bahia and drew to another team, which I kind of forgot. So Flamengo lost to Bahia, but then they had a title race game against Palmeiras on Saturday, which Flamengo won 3-2. So here's the thing. I think that Flamengo or Racing, who wins? Well, Racing can come back always. They can always come back. That's what they can do. But I'm gonna play it safe. I know the first leg. I'm just gonna predict the first leg. So I think that Flamengo are gonna win. They just need to get a good result against Racing. That's all. So I think they're gonna win 3-1. They just need to beat Racing 2 goals, so Racing don't come back. So they're gonna win 3-1 against Racing in the Maracanã. I think that Racing, they do poorly. They do poorly in La Liga. In the Primera División, but they don't perform. They perform really good in Libertadores. So I think that Racing are gonna score first, and Flamengo are gonna score 3 more goals. It's tomorrow, so very exciting game to watch. So, for our next game, and I think Flamengo can advance to the final to play Palmeiras or Liga de Quito from Ecuador. So I think Palmeiras, Liga de Quito versus Palmeiras. So Liga de Quito, second still in the Ecuadorian League. I don't really know much about the Ecuadorian League because I don't really follow it. I only follow Colombian League, Argentinian League, and the Brazilian League. So will we have another Brazilian final? Yes, I think pretty much we might. Although Racing pulls off something, or Liga de Quito pulls off something, it might be a recreation of the Copa Sudamericana final of 2023. So here I think that Palmeiras are the heavy favorites. Yeah, they're now they're now first in the Brazilian league after dropping points. They share the same points with Flamengo. They both have 61 points. So I think that this game is gonna be pretty close because Palmeiras, yeah, they beat River Plate. I got that correct because yeah, I had a feeling that River Plate weren't at their best against Brazilian teams, which they lost 5-2 now on over the both legs. So, but Liga Quito, they might just be the underdog of the tournament. Like they beat Brazilian teams. They beat Sao Paulo 2-0 and Botafogo 2-0 in the round of 16. That is impressive from a club from Ecuador. Liga Quito are doing like they've shocked a bunch of Brazilian teams in the past. Over like the past month, like the past 2 months, yeah. So I think this game is gonna be really close to whoever advances in the final. So yeah, Palmeiras, yeah, I know got knocked out to Chelsea in the Club World Cup. That happened like 3 months ago. It's been so long. So I think that Liga Quito, they're gonna pull off a good fight in the first leg, which is why I think the first leg is gonna finish. I'm gonna risk it all and say Liga Quito are gonna beat Palmeiras 1-0, another upset. But in the second leg, we'll see what happens. I think that Palmeiras can come back in the second leg and win 3-1 as well. So yeah, I think that Palmeiras are gonna lose shockingly to Liga Quito in Ecuador. So I think that's what's gonna happen. So yeah, those are my final predictions. We'll see you next week for the second leg predictions because the Copa Libertadores final is waiting in Lima. So yeah, that's it and see you next time.